Is swimming in poo not for you? Despite the chilly temperature, we know that people like to play in the Puget Sound year-round. From kayaking to scuba diving, even to polar bear plunging, folks come in contact with the water in many different ways. To ensure that the places we play are not contaminated with high levels of harmful bacteria, Harbor Wildwatch has teamed up with Surfrider's Blue Water Task Force program to monitor popular sites in our area. Through community monitoring, you can help us make sure your favorite recreation site is doing all right. Here's how it works. Arrive at a site with your handy-dandy Blue Water Task Force kit. Begin by filling out some background information on the field observation sheet. As I fill in things like site name, the date, and names of my water sampling team, I like to turn the thermometer on first thing. Sometimes it can take a while for the reading to steady, so I let it adjust while I continue recording whether it's rained recently, a general description of the weather, wind, tidal height, etc. For the tidal height, you can refer to a tide chart online or use a phone app. For wind direction, report the direction from which the wind originates. I'm directionally challenged, so I'll often use the compass on my phone for this. For example, a northerly wind blows from north to south. After recording the air temperature, use the same thermometer to get a reading for the water temperature. While this device is waterproof, please try not to fully submerge the thermometer. And now it's time to collect your water sample. Your kit will include a sterilized collection container, which you should label with the site name and date. I do this before taking my sample because tape sticks best to a dry bottle and Sharpies don't work well on wet surfaces. Imagine that. Once your collection bottle is labeled, here's the hardest part, getting it secured on the boat hook. I find that a slight twisting motion is a helpful way to get it connected. Once your bottle is tucked into the boat hook nook, go ahead and fully extend the pole. You are officially ready to take your sample. First, remove the lid, being careful not to touch the sanitized interior. With the opening of the container facing down into the water, reach out with the boat hook as far as possible. Submerge the container about a foot or so, and then twist the bottle so it's facing up and the container can completely fill. Lift the sample out of the water and shimmy your sample back your way so you can snugly replace the lid. Bada bing, bada boom, you have a water sample that can be tested for harmful bacteria. Store your sample in the insulated bag. And here's where the second hardest part about this protocol comes into play. Remembering to freeze your ice pack before collection. We don't want bacteria to prematurely flourish in your sample, so a frozen ice pack is key. Before you leave, make sure that your field observation sheet is complete and you're good to go. If you're interested in monitoring one of the places you like to play, we hope that this instructional video is a helpful tool for you to review the protocols.